Hi, my name is Cindy Leia Soraizo, and in this video, I would briefly introduce myself, share my educational background, and talk a little about my teaching profession. I studied in public schools during both my elementary and high school years. My father was a secondary history teacher in our province, and growing up, I had the chance to see firsthand how passionate he was about teaching. His students loved and respected him very much that even when they see him outside of school, they would greet him and have small conversations with him. And that kind of impact truly inspired me to become also a teacher. As I love mathematics so much, I decided to take Bachelor's of Secondary Education major in maths. After graduating, I took the licensure examination for teachers in the year 2014. And by God's grace, I passed in the same year. My first teaching experience was as a substitute teacher in a mountain province. I can still clearly remember during rainy season, the path going to the school was very slippery and that I had to climb the mountain barefoot. I only worked there for, I think, almost 6 months, but the experience I had was truly unforgettable. I did not only teach them the subject maths, I also tried to inspire and motivate them and also share life lessons with them. And I told them that mathematics doesn't have to be scary and that I would really do my very best to make it simple and easy to understand. The students there were so kind and thoughtful. They would sometimes bring you root crops, fish, coconut, mangoes, and even chicken as gifts. One time, I shared in class how I loved horses and dreamed of riding it. And one of my students actually brought a horse in the school so that my co-teacher and I could experience riding it. And that moment became one of the most beautiful memories in my teaching journey. And then, after becoming a licensed teacher, my aunt asked me if I wanted to try teaching in Thailand. At first, I was very hesitant because I have never traveled alone on a plane before. But then I decided to take the risk and take the opportunity for my future, and ended up working there for almost 9 years. It was very challenging at first because of the language barriers, but I learned the basic Thai words and Thai numbers to help me explain and to help me communicate my kids. I taught maths English for sixth graders and year 11 students. Living and working in Thailand helped me appreciate the beauty of a different cultures, and it made me curious to learn more of the cultures in different countries. And I believe that curiosity led me here in Australia. And here in Australia, I decided to continue growing in the education field by studying early childhood education and care. I completed my certificate 3 last 2024, and just recently last year I completed my diploma. And I am currently working in a child care center for 2 years and 6 months now. It has been a very new and meaningful experience for me because I get to observe and support the children's development from physical to emotional and cognitive growth. I also write learning stories and help with the weekly planning to support the children's learnings. Although I enjoy working in, although I enjoy working in early childhood education, but deep inside, I still really miss the classroom setup. I know teaching, I believe in myself that teaching mathematics has always been a huge part of who I am as an educator. And I'm looking forward to discovering more of my potentials in teaching, and hopefully experiencing teaching in a first world country, especially here in Australia, which is very known for its diverse and multicultural country. I think that would be all, and thank you so much for listening.